Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscopes for the sign of Capricorn for the month of October 2023. So, as we begin, I'd just like to thank everyone for returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who might be new to our Angelic Wisdom community. Just a few reminders. First, make sure that you are already subscribed. Select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and leave your comments. If you'd like to get an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. Also, if you just would like to donate to my channel, you can use my PayPal me link um, for Angelic Wisdom, which you will find in the description area below as well. So all the links I'm mentioning are below. The general monthly reading for October, if you haven't seen it, I highly advise and strongly urge you to check it out, perhaps even before you watch this, so you can see how this particular reading will fit into the collective reading. However, that'll be the very first link that you see so that you can check that out readily. If you don't watch it now, then please watch it later. And finally, the format before you. The cards that you see in the middle, the card underneath this one is an archangel that you'll be working with from the Oracle, Archangel Oracle by Donna Cooper. The cards on either side are messages from your guardian angel, and will highlight, this card will highlight the Major Arcana theme, which is like the big theme, lesson, or energy and influences. They're sort of subconscious or not always something that we can really pick out very easily. And the card on the right is from the Minor Arcana, which will represent how that lesson is showing up in your day-to-day awareness, how you perceive it, and how you're working with, and how you could possibly work with it to move through the process of whatever lesson is unfolding or experience. So let's go ahead now and take a deep breath together. And so as you take another deep breath, they're showing me a tree with its roots floating above the ground. So that means that you're really going to need to make sure that you anchor yourself in all of the roots of your spiritual essence into the earth plane. And so just imagine the reason why they use roots, because the tentacles that come from your energy field are like roots, and there are millions and probably trillions of them that are reaching out to every part of the universe and every matrix that you're working within or creating. So every sort of life experience is a matrix that you've created and that you're feeding. And your soul is also, your chakras and your energy field is reaching out to gather information as well as to anchor it within your various experiences and the matrices that you're creating. And other people are interlocking by interacting with your matrix when they're drawn to you through the laws of attraction. So people are drawn to us either, well, mainly and truly and eternally through love. And so from the paradigm of love, you are always drawing towards you the support you need to help you to manifest whatever it is that you are having a strong desire or feeling for. Through the paradigm of love, when conflict comes, this is seen as the same support, a supporting role. They're writing the word test in that it's a test, meaning that something that you set up, something that was agreed upon, that would make sure that you arrived at a point of awareness or learning. So we give tests to make sure that we, number one, go back and review and prepare to meet a goal that we've set. And so we want to be able to know that we're ready to move on. And so the universe creates these tests because you chose those tests to help you at the time that you might need it, to make sure that you were prepared before the next event unfold. And so the laws of love calls into our lives events that might be triggering, but they only are meant to provoke or open gateways within the soul, because you have deep wisdom, deep storage units of light and profound. Think of the Superman cave with all those crystals. You have this within you. And each one of them is like a gateway. They open you up and bring back to you powers and resources that you have cultivated through lifetimes. And so this is what is occurring for you right now. And so telling you all of this so that when you feel like, bouncing or sort of escaping or not being in your experiences, that you're more powerful when you when you ground yourself in your experiences than when you try to float above it or try to avoid it or escape it. You're going to feel a lot of fear because you're not plugged in. And so the tendency is to want to pull the plugs out and move on. You got to plug in order to move forward. That means you're not just plugging in to feel what's going on, but you're plugging in to feel it in order to provoke the light for you. Because when you're in it and you stay in it, you call forth the light, you call forth the power, you open up the gateways within your cells, within your spiritual bodies, and within the various frequencies that you hold. When you plug in, you summon it up, and then you can move forward with the energy and with the wisdom and the guidance that you need for the next steps to follow. So there are next steps to follow for you. All right, let's take a look at the message in the Archangel that you're working with. I had a feeling when I cut that deck that was the same card, the Archangel Haniel. So she works with the moon, Archangel Haniel, and all the moon cycles. So first of all, I get a strong sense for you to pay attention in this month to the moon cycles, that it's not just like all of them, but it's the one that's going to really call to you. Or you might notice in that day or in that time frame that you're feeling particularly influenced. I'm going to put it that way first, and then I'm going to say challenged. Then pay attention to what that moon cycle is about and the practice that applies at that particular time. So you can't just go randomly saying, okay, where's the moon cycle I should be focusing on? You'll know. And then when you feel like some influence or some particular challenge is sort of occurring, then discover what it is. And then look at the practice that goes along with that moon cycle, the awareness of what its meanings, what I'm talking about when I say the practice. And I just saw the word expectations. Okay? So this is going to be around expectations. Either that you put too many on yourself or others, or people don't meet up to your expectations, or you're not meeting up to your own expectations. But it's around this. And I don't know, I just saw the word soulmate. So make sure that the people who are coming into your life, who are already in your life, that there's a balance, that you're allowing each other to be who you truly are meant to be. Let your, instead of expectations, focus on discovery. And they write yes to this. Focus on discovery. Focus on just, you know, appreciating who they really are and what that means, what you haven't even considered what that means. I don't know why I'm saying the word topic, but there might be a topic between you. And a soulmate could be, and they wrote the word suspect, okay. And they're writing the word past, like this has something to do with the past. So you might not be allowing this person to change because it's something that happened. And because of that, it's the confusion you're experiencing in the present time. And you got to let that go. Soften. I see the word soften your heart. So the Archangel message says, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. Ask Archangel Haniel to help you to focus, because I feel like this has a lot to do with you. Like you're not happy. And they're writing, when is the last time you've laughed? Really hard, like a really hearty laugh that almost just, yeah, the one that kind of knocks you off your chair. When is the last time you've had that kind of fun? And so she's prescribing this to you first. Reflect on that before you look, because what you're doing is you're looking for blame in these people around you. And soulmate doesn't just mean your lover, but it means close friends. It could be your mother, because it's meant to be that these people are in your life. And you're getting from them what you're not giving. You're getting from them what you're giving, which is bad. You're not giving them happiness, so you're not getting happiness from them or excitement to see you or whatever. So, okay, let's move on. The Emperor. This is giving me a sense of domination when I see this, okay? Or needing to be in control, or you know, it's about control. That's, they just wrote the word energy, so it's about control, having control over things. They write preservation. Um, you're worried about, and so it's not as bad as we think. You're worried about things not lasting. You're so worried, almost maybe a sense of deep down what's going on is I'm not good enough, but maybe in your energy that's hard for you to conceive of that, right? Um, but there is an insecurity. You come across very strong, but you have an insecurity. You know, maybe because you feel guilty because you're not always available to everyone in the ways that you could be. You know, you're business minded, and so you're about business a lot, and you've stopped having fun, Capricorns. And so you're always organizing and strategizing and planning. And what you realize is that what you need to realize is you can't do that with everything, and especially with other people's lives and their happiness. It can't be planned. It needs to be spontaneous. All right, so there's a lot of dominant energies coming out here. So the King of Water. Um, this is giving me a sense of what you really need to be doing. All right. So you need to be this king in that you need to be more compassionate, more understanding. And trustworthy means you need to start trusting yourself. And the only way you can do that, and that's why the emotion is here, you need to start being more emotionally vulnerable. Once you find ways to be emotionally vulnerable and feel safe in your own vulnerability, you have less suspicion about other people, like that they're not happy with you. I think this is this kind of things like they're not happy with me and I'm gonna lose them, or something like this is what's going on with that soulmate, or the messages of insecurity that are going through your head. You know, you think, well, I'm providing everything, but why is that not good enough? Then that turns on you because it's really coming from you in the first place. You see yourself clearly as this, and you know you're good at this, but you can't really be this. And I'm glad they put this card here because King of Waters is still a leader. He's he's still that serious character, but people feel really comfortable around him, and so there's a sort of slight adjustment um, that needs or compensation in your personality that you need to work on it. And they just keep writing the word compassion. Be more compassionate. Be more understanding. And be more vulnerable. Practice, take yourself out of your comfort zone on a personal level. It doesn't have to involve everybody else, but it can, obviously. There's a sense of conservatism. Like you're a bit conservative as a personality. You just got to find a way to be true to yourself, but open up a little bit, soften. Again, be vulnerable. And they're writing, for some of you, this is specifically your marriage or your life partner. Okay? All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful, beautiful month of October. God bless you.